Complete the circle, finish the job, close the loop. Whatever you call it, this one practice can make such a big difference in your day to day life. We have a lot on our plates and everything feels important and urgent. So it's no surprise that we can easily get distracted when doing any task or working on any project. You start making dinner, but the sink is full of dirty dishes from lunch, and your sandwich press is still on the counter with melted cheese and crumbs on it. And now your two choices are cook dinner around the mess, which is overwhelming, or clean up before you start cooking dinner, which means dinner will be late and the kids will be cranky and cooking will be more difficult. Or you start decluttering your wardrobe, and half an hour later, there are clothes all over the bed and on the floor, and one kid interrupts you to ask for a snack. And while you're getting it, another kid gets into your makeup bag, and there's so much mess when you return. Or you go to put a load of washing on, and while you're in your kids' room picking up dirty clothes, you notice some dirty dishes. So you put the laundry basket down and you take the dishes to the kitchen, you start washing them, and then notice the rubbish bin is full. So you stop to take it out. And then when you're outside, you notice that nobody has put the outdoor toys away and it's about to start raining. So you start to pack them away yourself. And then the next morning in the school rush, you realize you forgot to put the washing on and the kids don't have clean clothes for school. We all struggle with this, and it's simply because of the sheer volume of stuff that we have to manage, both physical things and the mental load. We all know what it's like, that feeling that we have to cram as much as possible into the day just to keep up and keep everything moving. And that's why I found it so interesting when I decided to slow down and stop multitasking, to close the loop on each activity, to focus on the one job I was doing until it was done, and ask people to please wait or help themselves if I was in the middle of doing something when they needed me, to let a few things slide and see whether or not it was a really big deal that it didn't get done, and to show my family that while I can juggle lots of things at once, it takes its toll and it's not worth it for the burnout that I experience as a result. So now if I'm in the kitchen, that's my kitchen time. I'm focused on what I'm doing in there. I still might wash dishes while my dinner is simmering on the stovetop, or I might clean a shelf in the pantry while I wait for water to boil. But that version of multitasking doesn't feel like hard work because it's in the kitchen at my kitchen time. And when I'm doing the washing and my machine finishes the cycle, that's my laundry time. I hang the wet clothes and I take down the dry clothes and I fold them and I put them away. I close the laundry loop and then I don't have to think about the washing again until tomorrow. And if I'm cleaning the bathroom, that's my bathroom time. I spray and wipe the counters, I fill the soap up, and I restock the toilet roll, I clean the bathtub, and then I run it with lots of bubbles and I light some candles and I bring a book in and I have a relaxing bath. And then when I get out, I tidy up after myself so no one else comes into a room with wet towels on the floor and I don't have to go back again and tidy it later. When you start one job and you focus on just that until it's done, the pressure lifts and it becomes more enjoyable because it's like you've given yourself permission to go at a regular pace and not rush anymore. And some of the things that felt really urgent and important before, they don't seem like world enders anymore if they don't get done. Because you're focused on just one thing, it feels more gentle and smooth. You're not bouncing around from one thing to another anymore. And your family can see what you're working on instead of just a whirlwind of action that rushes past them. And they realize that if they need something from you, it's not that hard to wait. Or they can pitch in and help you get your thing done so you can then help them. You do less and you focus on just the non-negotiables like food and basic cleaning. You simplify and you lower the bar for yourself. Simple lunches and dinners, closing the kids' bedroom door instead of tidying it, doing just one load of washing a day, and wearing clothes multiple times before you wash them. Asking for help with the less important things so that you don't need to check and see whether they actually got done. You let go of the need for perfection and you realize that good enough is fine, and you hold yourself to the standards that you give your friends. Things don't need to be perfect. Good enough is great. You find easier ways to do things and shortcuts that save time because you're not reacting to things anymore and you have the mental space to consider how you'd like to do it. It's a calmer way to live. You have more time to rest, which means you have more energy. And then, yeah, things don't feel difficult anymore. But the important things, they still get done. I hope you found this helpful. If you're ready for the next step in organizing your home, you might want to check out my popular House and Family Binder. It's a simple set of prints to help you get organized and run your household without stress and overwhelm. I'll leave a link below so you can check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.